Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal battling Manchester City, AC Milan and Monaco for Southampton's Ryan Bertrand on free transfer, and then we're going to look at Arsenal plotting transfer move for Moussa Dembele as possible Alexandre Lacazette replacement. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal battling Manchester City, AC Milan and Monaco for Southampton's Ryan Bertrand on free transfer. So the reports are stating that Ryan Bertrand is set to leave Southampton at the end of the season when his contract expires, and a host of the biggest clubs in Europe are competing for his signature. The Saints were hoping that the 31-year-old left-back would sign a new deal at their club, but an agreement has not been reached and a number of teams have been alerted to his availability. Arsenal and Manchester City are among the suitors from the Premier League, reported, and while AC Milan and AS Monaco have shown an interest from abroad. The former Chelsea fullback has 19 caps for England and has made over 200 appearances for Southampton since switching from Stamford Bridge in 2014. Saints manager Ralph Hasenhüttl explained the situation after his side lost to Liverpool at the weekend, saying, "We are looking at other targets because the offer we have made has not been accepted from his side. When there is no solution to the future, we will have to look at other options in this position." Arsenal have been in need of another left-back in recent weeks after first choice Kieran Tierney suffered a knee injury and Mikel Arteta was left without an adequate replacement. Granit Xhaka has filled in there, but the Gunners' boss would like a genuine left-back to deputise Kieran Tierney, who has proved injury-prone throughout his career and needs an understudy. Ryan Bertrand would not be guaranteed a starting role at Manchester City either, but with Pep Guardiola's side competing for trophies on four fronts every season, he will be expected to feature plenty of times despite the competition with Benjamin Mendy and Alexandre Zinchenko. So it looks like the Gunners are battling the likes of Manchester City, AC Milan and AS Monaco for Southampton's Ryan Bertrand on a free transfer. And in terms of Ryan Bertrand, he is someone that's going to leave Southampton at the end of the season, since his contract has expired at the end of the season with Southampton, and he will be someone that will be available for free transfer as the Gunners are looking for an adequate replacement as a backup to Kieran Tierney. And you can clearly see that the Gunners made a huge mistake in the January transfer window by not finding an adequate replacement for Kieran Tierney if he gets injured. And with Kieran Tierney having a lot of injuries in his career, it's always good to have a decent left back that can always cover for Kieran Tierney if he gets injured. And none better than Ryan Bertrand, who has had a lot of experience at Southampton, someone that has played for Chelsea before, and someone that also lives in London, given the fact that he still lives in London and travels to Southampton to play and train with the squad. So he's someone that won't have a lot of problems in terms of getting to know London, getting to know Arsenal. He will have no problems with that. But with his age being 31 years old and you need a lot of pace to be a left back at that age, will Mikel Arteta's Arsenal go for Ryan Bertrand as an adequate replacement and sign him in the summer transfer window? So you have to wait and see how this pans out. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal plot transfer move for Moussa Dembele as possible Alexandre Lacazette replacement. So the reports are stating that Arsenal have identified Moussa Dembele as a potential replacement for Alexandre Lacazette, with Mikel Arteta ready to ramp up his plans for a major summer overhaul of his squad. Reports earlier this week claimed the under fire Gunners' boss was willing to let 6 senior first-team players depart in the upcoming window. And although Alexandre Lacazette was not listed among that group, with little over a year remaining on his current deal, his future remains uncertain. Eddie Nketiah, he has been given limited opportunities to shine in recent months, meanwhile is also likely to depart, particularly in light of following Balogun's decision to sign a new deal recently. Arsenal were also said to be in the running for Celtic's Odsonne Edouard, but with Leicester City able to offer the carrots of Champions League football next season, the North London club are drawing up a list of alternatives. Dembele came through the ranks at Fulham before really making a name for himself like Odsonne Edouard at Celtic. He subsequently enjoyed 2 impressive years at Lyon, but his career has stalled over the course of the last 12 months. The 24-year-old joined Atletico Madrid in January on loan, but he has failed to score in 6 appearances in all competitions for Diego Simeone's side and has found the back of the net just once in 22 games this season overall. Despite his lack of form, Arsenal, according to the Telegraph, are keeping a keen eye on Dembele's situation. Atletico have the option to turn the striker's loan move into a permanent deal at a cost of £30 million, but should he return to Lyon, the Ligue 1 club would entertain offers in the region of £25 million. Arsenal are steering the barrel of a first season without European football for the first time since 1995. But Mikel Arteta retains the backing of the club's owners and has made it clear he requires funds to turn the ailing club around. Speaking ahead of Wednesday's match against Chelsea, Mikel Arteta said, "We have already had an incredible amount of changes at the club over the past year or so, more than ever. We are looking to improve and be much closer than where we are at the moment. In order to do that, there are certain things that we have to improve. There are so many things to do because we already have a lot of players on loan and a lot of players with contracts still that we need to sort. It will depend on what happens with a lot of these players and what we are able to recruit to improve the team. That is going to determine where we are." So it looks like the Gunners are plotting a transfer move for Moussa Dembele as a possible Alexandre Lacazette replacement. And in terms of Moussa Dembele, he is someone that is on loan at Atletico Madrid, and he is someone that has struggled to score a lot of goals as expected by Atletico Madrid fans and Atletico Madrid themselves, but he has struggled to impress at Atletico Madrid, and he is someone that would probably be returning to Lyon after his loan transfer, as Atletico Madrid are not going to pay that £30 million that Lyon are asking for. So you have to wait and see, is the Gunners actually going to go for Moussa Dembele, and would they use him as a replacement for Alexandre Lacazette? But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.